awesome, folks. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally, guys, on your job and not even know it. Have you guys ever heard of that term, quiet quitting? I've been hearing about this term, especially in the last year, where people are literally doing the bare. When I say bare, I mean bare minimum, just to make sure they keep their job until they either find something else or they find or their side hustle gets to a point where they don't need a job anymore. So we're going to talk about this little article here called quiet quitting. You could be quiet quitting your job and not even knowing it. Yeah, because sometimes some of these jobs can be getting on your nerves. Trust me. I know I've experienced a few of those. Trust me, I know. So let's jump into this real quick, and then we're going to go to the juicy stuff, Mr. Ramsey. And then if you guys want me to review any resumes right here on, of course, I'll redact it. I'll take off the names and things of that nature. But if you want me to review a resume or you have questions in regards to resumes, cover letters, job search, salary negotiation, and the like, put them in the chat, guys. All right? Now, according to this article, in 2001, when Paige West was 23 years old. Okay, this article is actually from HuffPost, and it was published on Tuesday, so it's only a few days old. In 2001, when Paige West was 23-year-old transportation analyst at her first job out of college, she realized that she had chosen the wrong major and career. There's a whole lot of people that went to school and actually decided to do something that they absolutely hate now. So that's not surprising at all. It was a pretty high stress, high output, a lot of deadlines, West said. There were people who were super passionate about that aspect, but I wasn't one of them, obviously. West was losing sleep, her hair, over the stress of being in an engineering field that she knew deep down wasn't right for her. She regularly went to her job feeling nauseous. Listen to me. When the mental is affected, your very nerves get involved and tell you, no, I don't like this. Could you please? So, that definitely can happen. I've actually had that experience with some jobs before where they think talking about your drinking escapades is great conversation. Like anybody wants to hear that. I just want to do my work and go home. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back. Let's get back on task here because y'all know some of these employers, I can talk about them till I'm blue in the face because some of them are ratchet. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to use that word as an HR professional. Some of these employers are absolutely ratchet. Sorry. Just got to keep it 1,000. Now, she did her work, but needing relief, she turned down extra assignments. So she's not trying to advance in this career. She wants to get the hell out of there. But needed relief, and she turned down extra assignments and opportunities to get professional engineering license that would have enabled her to advance within the company. When they would ask me, where do you see yourself in 5 years at this company? I literally had no answer for them, West said. That's when it became apparent that I had to figure something out. West said her decision not to go above and beyond at work had a name. She was quiet quitting as she saved up her money for her next move. At least she did one thing right. She actually saved up some money because she knew if she's going to make a move, she's going to have to do it with some cash. That is smart. Now, to me, quiet quitting is more of a mindset shift than it is an actual action, she said. It's dismissing the idea that I need to give this my everything. Hold on a second. Let me come back on this screen for a second, y'all. Hold on a second. It doesn't matter who you're working for. Yes, credit solutionist. Yeah, of course, quiet quitting your last corporate job. Credit solutionist said, I remember quiet quitting my last corporate job. Took me a month of clearing out my office every day. No one noticed. Now, of course, they're not going to notice. They only care about the work that you do. So, of course, they're not going to notice. By the time they realize, you done said peace out. So, really, at the end of the day, it's not about, oh, my gosh, you're going to. They only care about what you're producing for them, literally. And if you're not producing, they're going to fire you anyway. So if you don't want to be there anymore, if listen, I always tell you guys about there's videos that I have on my YouTube channel. There's videos that I have out there. I'm solely getting my reins with TikTok, but you gave them you gave them 5 days notice. There's one company I only gave them half a day. As an HR professional, that's not how you're supposed to do it, guys. That was the first and only time I have ever done that in my professional life. Do not give them a whole day. But it had to be done. Extenuating circumstances. That's going to be another story time. But I digress. Listen, sometimes things just happen and you got to do what you got to do, because I always tell you guys, in especially in my last few videos, you are in the business of you first. You're not working these jobs to be their slave, which we're going to touch on that in a little bit when we look at Dave's video. Yeah. They could be mad. Listen to me, Credit Solutions. They could be mad till the cows come home. You are doing it for your own good, for your mental health, for your mental health. They don't. Half of these jobs don't care about your mental health. They care about the bottom line that you are producing for them at a reduced rate. Let's be clear, because I got to talk to my Instagram folks too. Got to make sure y'all included, although you're not seeing some of the stuff. Well, let's jump back in here. They'll be all right, Credit Solutions. They're going to be all right. All right, let's get back to the article, folks. Okay. Now, all right. So let me see here. To me, the idea of quiet quitting is more of a mindset shift than it is an actual action, she said. It's dismissing the idea that I need to give everything. I can just put the effort in that's what is required for the job. Yes. Giving them exactly what they asked for. Nothing more, nothing less. Hey, I can just put my effort into what's required to do the job and then put the rest of my energy into figuring out whatever the heck else you want to do. Listen here. If you know for sure you don't want to be there anymore, please, oh please, figure out something. Like this young lady's doing. She's getting her money together. Okay, she's getting her mucha dinero together to make her next move. So why so many people want to quiet quit their jobs? 2022, between 2020 and 2022, it's produced a lot of interesting concepts and interesting behaviors and mindsets. We're going to talk about it. Quiet quitting is a new way for people to explain why they are not doing more than the bare minimum to stay employed. Guys, it's unfortunately because the corporate world has been set up in such a way that they're so used to people giving everything and not realizing that people have a choice.